Okay. So, I loaded back a bit where I haven't gone over here yet, because I didn't really do anything major over there, and I don't actually want to go over there until I've talked to people here and get the quests and whatnot that I need for
Always the sorcerer.
All this damn work and nothing to
like
show.
for that area.
Might as well have rotted in the death pit.
Take that, sorcerer! Dallas, get her!
You're dead, Alexander. Alexander, you're dead. You have to stay dead until we say you're not dead anymore.
Here, missus! Alexander doesn't have to stay dead, does it? Hey, are you an elf? Whoa!
Cool. I think you look weird.
See? Told ya. Take that, sorcerer. Come on, Dallas, help me put a collar on her.
Turtle Johnny puts an invisible source collar on Mary Lane.
Take that, sorcerer. No more saucy sorcery for you. Alexander and Dallas save the world again. I hate this game.
The three kids stare at you in awe.
Crack! The source collar's broken. I'm free. How about you, Dallas? I'll kill you again, Alexander. I'm a big bad sorcerer. Woohoo!
For a moment, you watch the children play. Then you leave them to it.
That was fun.
This is going nowhere.
This must be the place Lohan mentioned. It looks unassuming enough.
It doesn't make sense.
Huh. Oh. Whoa, my mouse is glitching out a bit. I don't know.
Those are source hounds.
Okay. Oh, sleeping with eyes wide open. Alright, just still all that.
Won't budge.
Oh boy. I don't think... Huh. What could I do? I should be able to move things regardless of weight, I believe. Okay. Nope. I thought that maybe the she would go with the chair. I guess I didn't quick save. Oh well, I'll just do this
Take
again.
that sauce.
You're dead, Alexander.
Here, Mrs. Alexander. See?
Turtle.
Take
The three
crap.
for a moment.
Go through that. Now we're going to... He's just gonna stay out there.
The dwarf is unnaturally still. You might mistake her for a corpse, were it not for a slight twitch of her eyelids. She calmly opens her left eye.
What do you want? Nah, nice quiet spot for a dwarf to get some shut-eye.
The dwarf unfolds her arms and shoots to her feet.
All right, elf? Right glad Lohar ain't left us here to wither. Those brutes are taking their sweet time down there. I gotta send word soon. Get to it then. But tell the lunkheads that Glenn has sent you before they bash your brains in.
Beast, you need to use that pyramid, and now... Alright.
We'd have more luck asking Doodle to open it for us than for it to budge by our own hands.
I've spotted something.
Wait, what did I spot? Oh, a switch.
He had to leave something behind, yeah?
There we go. The door's opening.
Duna's dagger elf. You here to free us or kill us?
The male dwarf expels 2 lungfuls of air and glances happily at his companion.
We've only been fretting here for a few hours, but it's felt like days. That snot-nosed priest's as slippery as a snake in an oil drum.
Ain't found nothing that lets on what Modus is up to. Only thing we managed were to close that door and get us stuck. And if there's another door out there, never could find it.
Lohar ain't gonna be pleased.
Ain't no telling where that priest has gone to. Started acting all funny not so long ago, then flew the coop. Well, at first, he was just buddying around with Lohar and the rest, you know. But then he'd start looking all sickly and run off for a day or two. Then some stranger tried taking old Lohar down, but got himself caught and tied up. Ain't no coincidence Modus went hanging around then.
She taps a finger against her forehead.
A woman knows things. Nothing's getting past me. Best we head off then. We've got business to attend to.
I don't have an empty mug.
I've spotted something.
Fasten tight.
Well, there's probably a key. Okay.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
The shrine depicts Duna, yet has clearly seen better days. Scratches and fissures deface its exterior, and its eyes have been gouged hollow. You run your hands along the exterior until your fingers graze a button. Your words are swallowed by the chamber's thick air. The stone is cold against your palm. If your god once inhabited this effigy, it abandoned it long ago. The room remains just as mute and just as musty.
Okay, I guess that deactivated it. It did not deactivate it.
Well, this won't do. If I can get stuck, then I can get unstuck.
This shrine to Duna may have been quite... There's no mistaking the sound of stone.
That's all the trap was. It's not a very good one.
Lohar will want to know of this.
Okay.
This shrine to Duna may have been... There's no mistaking...
don't think I have any...
A skull? It's missing an eye. As far as locks go, this one's pretty macabre.
Well, I don't have any lock picks. I'll have to...
Aw, I'm always the sorcerer.
For Alexander the Innocent, killed by sorcerers, a most vile incident.
Pipe down, will you?
A valiant warrior against the void. Taken too early, Lord tonight.
A prim woman in a
Blessings upon our Lucian, 7 times divine.
Thus ended
her eyes soften.
I see your mother raised you very well indeed. You and my Niles would get along. Nice to see an unfamiliar face. What brings you to Driftwood, darling? Yes, that's my boy. Did you know him? Finest physician and a deviant. But what do you mean? Tell me what you saw.
Prudence takes...
Told him that I should have told him.
She turns away from you and continues polishing the glass.
Okay. I already talked to her before, but...
You could be a dwarf, for starters.
latest news!
You needing supplies? I'd stock up if I were you. It's madness out there. Never seen anything like it.
You eating any of your own flesh? You kidding? I don't eat what I sell. I usually buy from Ovis. Ovis? How can you afford this stuff? I've got me a sweet deal.
Oh. I don't have a lot of money though. I just need to buy these. And let's get that. Oh! I forgot, I need to look for a perfume bottle. If she has a perfume bottle, I need it. Might just buy a mortal. That's it.
You could be a dwarf, for starters.
Until later then.
Okay. That reminds me, I can
Woke up
do
this
some
morning in a sweat.
crafting.
Can't get that thing out of my mind.
You made it back, safe and sound. That's all you gotta think about right now.
Easier said than done, Ada.
What the? Okay.
Woke up this morning in a
There
sweat.
we go.
Can't get that thing out of my mind.
You made it back, safe and sound. That's all you gotta think about right now.
Easier said than done, Ada.
I don't know what Stardust does.
Much business today?
Not much. People don't want to leave town. Can't blame them. There's no safety in solitude.
Well, keep steady. People still need potions. They'll be by soon enough.
Have you anything that will protect against void waking?
I can turn aside fire, cold and poison. Void walking?
Okay.
God knows what'd stop those beasts.
Cold steel it is, then.
Woke up this morning in a sweat. Can't get that thing in my mind.
You made it back, safe and sound. That's all you gotta think about right now.
Easier said than done, Ada.
Bishop Alexander was slain by Seegers.
Got word from the factory that another boat went down. Things ain't looking good.
Okay.
You suppose the Madison will get rid of the void ones anytime soon?
Doubt it. Now they've got that hellacious general in charge. What do they call it? The axe?
The hammer. Hope you're wrong. Time will tell, I suppose.
Okay, I don't think that the pick lock will even work anyway. But I might as well try. I'll just save, and if it doesn't work, then oh well. Oh.
Ain't no rest for any dwarf.
I wonder what she's doing. Oh, she's gonna get herself locked in there. Interesting. Okay. F5.
Nice. Seems like I've got a real talent for this.
Alright. Okay. Here we go. Down the hatch. Oh. Alright, there we go. Thought my game froze on me for a sec. That looks like something I can easily just pass. But it looks like it's a magic lock. Oh, why just step on them? Nimrods.
It's broken. It's broken.
Okay, so... let's get everyone off. Okay. So it doesn't go diagonally. Okay. That wasn't too hard. Unless that's not how you solve it. I mean, all of them are lit up, right? That's air. Nothing. Huh. The question is then... okay, I can still use... okay, I can still use broken ones. Okay. It's all fire. There's no way I'll just be able to just pick this, right? This is a magic lock. Yeah. Wait, what? I don't think that's... Huh. No, don't take it, you tard. You can only affect the corners a maximum of 3 times. It's impossible to affect them more than 3 times. I am unsure. Searching around, see if I can find anything. Huh. And I can't revert them all back to nothing. Having them all be water does nothing. Like, I don't even know. Well, I have no idea what this is for, and I don't think I'm going to get anywhere staring at it. 'Cause I don't have a single clue. I don't think I've seen anything about it. Brainstorming isn't getting me anywhere. Because it's not as simple as just making everything nothing, because that's impossible. And yeah, I don't even know how I'm supposed to find that out.
I'm approaching this the wrong way. I must be.
An elf in tattered red robes shifts through pages of handwritten notes spread across the table.
So many suspects. So many potential culprits. I need to narrow down the list. Think, you damn elf, think.
A floorboard creaks beneath your foot. The elf leaps around abruptly.
What are you doing, elf? Trying to get a drop on me? Sneak up and slit my throat? Can't trust anyone, especially the likes of you, and especially what's been going on. 7 preserve me. Are you entirely ignorant, elf? My own Magister comrades are vanishing from right here in Driftwood. Whoever's behind it must be stopped. If you hear anything, come to me. I was removed from their ranks due to my elven blood. I'll continue to serve, though. I won't stand to see my comrades taken by some vile traitor. 3 Magisters vanished so far, all within Driftwood. My comrades believe some tinkerer named Higba is behind it all, but they're wrong. I'm certain of it. He might be a greedy little junk peddler and a sorcerer to boot, but hardly capable of seizing Magisters. They won't listen to me. Not anymore.
The elf nods stoically.
Exactly. I'm convinced that this tavern holds the key. It's full of scum and degenerates. The true culprit could easily hide amongst them. I have to keep investigating, keep the pressure up. The culprit will make a mistake eventually. If you see anything suspicious, let me know. What? I serve with utter loyalty now and forever. Now get away from me and don't come back unless you have information I can use.
Oops. Oh.
That's not good. What is it? Unless you know something about the disappearances, leave me alone. I need to concentrate.
The elf shrugs listlessly, his eyes scanning his omnipresent collection of notes.
Plenty of suspects. Plenty of maybes. Precious little progress, though.
You want an engraved invitation every time? You know the way in.
Oh, he still has 3, so I might as well, yeah.
You want an engraved invitation every time? You know the way in.
Decaying and diseased. Okay.
You're making this much harder than
Better
it
not be
is.
giving Boss a hard time. Better get out there before Maldus makes it all the way past Arks. I asked you for a man, not a note.
He takes the letter from your hands and reads it quickly, face hardening with anger as he reaches the end.
Hello.
Bloody goddamn spit-sucking weasel! This is bad. Not just for me and mine. Not just for you and yours. This is bad. For everyone. You made it out of Fort Joy. You've been rubbing shoulders with Magisters and lived to tell the tale. Hell, you've even survived me so far. I reckon you're our best bet.
I actually reloaded back before I went west, so I didn't, I don't have all that explored and whatnot, and I don't have the chance to mess anything up.
I'll start at the beginning. Me and mine, we move classified cargo. Take it right off Magister ships and put it into the hands of those that will use it rightly. Trouble is, we came across something no one ought to have. Not the Magisters, not my folks, not the gods themselves. I ordered it to be destroyed. I guess Maldus, whoever he's working for, wants it for themselves. That can't happen. Easy enough to say, innit? But between the Voidwoken and the Order, we've got ourselves one hell of an orgy to unscrew. Bound to be a mess, isn't there? My people had an operation up in the caves outside town. Good access to red ships and plenty of privacy, too. Haven't heard from them in a couple of days now. I thought maybe we'd lost the messengers to Voidwoken in the hills, but now I think it's worse than I thought. I bet my lucky left foot Maldus is in the cave. You gotta get to him before he gets his hands on that cargo. Pray to whoever you pray to that it ain't too late. Finally, someone with a little sense around here. Give me your map. I'll show you where we were operating, where I think Maldus will be. I don't want to know what'll happen if he gets what he's after.
What did you think was gonna happen?
So, I don't actually know if anything was messed up, but I just wanted to reload so when I go over there, I'll actually have, like, whatever quests I need or anything, and I don't have to go in there blind. Kitty.
The cat stares up at you. Its midnight black pupils are too prominent for you to discern the colour of its glazed eyes.
8 lives already gone, but I'd gladly lose the last if you can throw me a fish. One of those smelly kind. But I need 'em. So yummy. They taste like shadows and spoiled cream and turn the air dark. Oh, it feels so beautiful against my fur, like being caressed by...
The cat eats the fish in a few seconds' time, then looks up at you and gives a groggy meow.
Maybe I should stick to the good stuff for a while, but I'll miss the shadow.
He pokes his nose at your map, leaving a wet spot.
I think you'll find something interesting there. Found me some goodies during life number 6. Now, if you don't mind, I need a bit of me time.
Oh. I thought the chicken was following me. It was with me.
Right, Bobby. I'm just another useless elf.
I bet you it got stuck in this house. Yep, there he is. Yeah, he's just stuck in that house for some reason.
I'll stop your play acting, you smelly sorcerer.
Don't send me away. I'm not a dirty lizard.
Oh.
Get her, Dallas. Get that sorcerer.
I think if I teleport, he'll show back up. I think. No, I guess not.
You eating any of your own fish?
Chicken's gone forever.
You kidding? I don't eat what I sell.
Okay, so... where was I supposed to go? I should go up to the Meister's house. Because I think I was supposed to go here anyway.
The Meister sits slumped in a chair, looking around the room as she works her shoulder with one hand. It looks like it was dislocated by the gallows.
Damnable red cloak baboons ransacking my wardrobes, as if I would keep ancient valuable secrets in a pile with my unmentionables.
She takes a deep breath, and with a twist, a click, and a screech of pain, she shoves her shoulder back into its socket.
I swear by the 7 if we did not have more important matters to attend to.
Reaching across the table, she pulls a bowl of hot water towards her and fishes some bandages, a needle and thread out of a box. She slowly starts to tend to her wounds.
At least the barbarians were unable to club their way into my vault, so everything you need should be safe. In your case, more than I suspect, man, God or even reptile can provide. However, we must soldier on.
Rude.
It is not enough to be God-woken in order to ascend to divinity. There is a process.
As she speaks, the Meister uncorks a vial of shimmering liquid, sauce. She lets a couple of drops fall on her hand, but instead of infusing with her body, they quickly evaporate on her scales. She stares at the empty spot on her palm for a long moment before turning back to you, continuing as if nothing had happened.
A process by which God-woken may ascend.
It begins with discovering your deepest self, delving into your own soul. We shall begin once we have the tools we need from my vault. You may have been chosen Godwoken, but becoming divine requires more than a supernatural pat on the head. Come, Godwoken. It is time to see just how awake you are. Fortunately, the Magisters pay as much attention to art as they do to fashion. Kindly remove that painting from the wall.
I'll just take it. Oh, this painting?
I pray my instructions will not be too technical for you. Your talent for following simple instructions will push the button.
I already did.
Now, kindly go to the vault and enter the combination.
A stone door lies flush with the floorboards. Etched world.
Oh wait, what'd she say? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We can go nowhere until you open the safe in the floor. The combination is 15R, 34L, 23R, 35R, 9R, 16L, 33L, 45R, 51L, 1L.
Like I'm gonna remember that.
The stone door remains just as it was when you last saw it, rigid and unmovable. Only the rotary dial crowning it can be persuaded to stir. You take your time trying to open the lock. Taking your time, you carefully enter the combination.
Follow
Oh.
me. Your time is at hand, Godwoken.
I didn't have to memorize it.
Feel free to look out while I catch my breath.
Ancient runes,
Come speak to me
weird
when you wish to
contraptions.
proceed.
This
And
place
try
is
not
an
to break
arcanist's
anything in the
dream.
meantime.
Alright, got source for everyone. Did I get... I know where to find Blackroot. If I remember right, it was actually to the west, so I might have to go there.
Do you know what it means to have the power of the divine, Godwoken? And you in your infinite wisdom would know what is better. You would judge your enemies without prejudice and make decisions that could hurt your own for the greater good? No. Becoming the divine means taking on the power of all the gods and the responsibility for all the races. The divine was created by the gods to shelter us from the void. The divine cannot use her power for anything else. Very well, then. Let's see if we can't snatch divinity from the jaws of the void. The ritual itself is quite simple. Drop some blackroot in the bowl, mix in a little blood, set the concoction aflame, and then inhale the smoke. Ignore any feelings of dizziness, burning in your lungs, or a dire sense of existential dread. They're all perfectly normal, although you will need to sacrifice a little sauce along the way. Everything you need is here. Ingredients in the cupboard. Sauce in the glowing fountain. Ritual in the tome by the bookcase. Even an incinerator to provide a flame.
The Meister looks back at her wounds, curiously prodding them as fresh blood oozes out, staining her claws.
Quite. Mind you, being torn asunder by a Voidwoken would be even more inconvenient. So if you wouldn't mind...
Half drunk.
The Meister points sharply.
I haven't been drunk in a while. Maybe I'll do it next paycheck. That'll be fun.
And do not lose anything. These ingredients are rare indeed. I'm not hiking back out to the Cloisterwood to fetch you more blackroot.
Oh boy. I don't think healing her is going to do anything, but I'll do it anyway. Just take that. Oh.
Opening the door, you see a selection. After a quick rummage, you spot the blackroot nestled between the grated dragon's tongue and Drudene oil. You gather up the blackroot, obsidian lance, and ancient bowl, and kick the door of the cupboard.
I'm just gonna stand here and get incinerated.
As you suck the smoke deep into your lungs, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can feel the world fading. As the world fades away, you lose all sense of being grounded. You reach out, but you could feel yourself falling slowly, sinking into the depths of your own soul. Bathed in the half-light of these starless barrens, you spot a figure you could only describe as a second self. It looks haggard and weak, its very voice but a feeble echo of your own.
My chosen, come closer, so that you may see me as I truly am. You will see when you look.
The apparition clasps your face in its shaking hands. You suddenly feel your eyes tingle. Everything becomes brighter, sharper. Blacks and whites become glorious bursts of color, then fade back into their accustomed spectrum.
Blind eyes, shine brightly. Speak the spell, and see.
Ah.
Gone is the strange mirror image of yourself. Before you stands the god Tis Endelius in all his spectral glory.
You know me, don't you? I saved you from drowning. I blessed you, made you powerful, and now I've come to seek some power in return. Your God-woken soul is my last refuge, my last bastion. May as well make the best of what you have to offer.
Tis Endelius nourishes himself from the source that abounds in your presence. You feel it deep down inside yourself.
Ah, yes. Just what I needed. I tell you, dying just doesn't become a god. The void itself is hunting down the gods, leeching us in ways we never thought possible. Droplet by droplet, we are being drained. We're battling for our very survival. It's a battle we're losing, and should we truly lose, all will be cast into oblivion. Our battle is a work in progress. I never said we can't turn the tide. You must realize that our fates are now as one, just as our souls are now as one. We are I. Together we are a force to be reckoned with. But if we seek to survive the onslaught of the Void, we stand no chance unless we become vastly more powerful than we are now. That means there is but one place we can go, the Well of Ascension. It is a lake, a pool of pure source in which the powers of the Seven lie united. We gave them up freely to create the first divine. Each of us donated half of that which makes us gods. To bathe in the lake is to become our chosen. That is where the road to divinity leads, and you must be the first to reach it at all costs. There you touch upon the very heart of the matter. The Void is stronger than ever. A new divine won't be enough. You need to go to the Well of Ascension, not to bathe in the source of the Seven, but to take it. All of it. Only she who claims everything will be everything. The Void's doom, this world's liberator. Whatever for, the other gods will either bow to you or be undone. But of course that is what they are saying to their own God-woken as we speak. We both know they won't bow, just like we both know you will never bow to them.
This guy's just straight up crazy.
Only one can become a god strong enough to safeguard our world. One, at the expense of all others. So make no mistake, my champion. Chances are, the road to divinity will be paved with dead gods. Their blood on your murderous hands. But don't let that dismay you, for these sins will be washed clean by the knowledge you committed them to save all of existence. To save your kin, and your loved ones, and the world they live in. They will be at your mercy, which is vastly preferable to you being at theirs, wouldn't you agree? So fret not, but revel in the promise of the lake. I will lead you there when you are ready, when you've become a true master of the Source, and speak the language of creation itself. Our journey will be fraught with peril. It is a pilgrimage of challenges that will require you to command Source like only a God-woken can, and wield its most powerful spells.
Hoarse laughter rolls and echoes into infinity.
You flatter me, my chosen, but if all I had to do was give, you would long since have received. We are I now. The spells you need to know I will teach you when you are ready. But first, You must learn to channel the Source in greater volumes. That is why you need to seek masters of the Source. You must make them teach you, so that you may become a master in turn. So return to Rivellon and seek out these sages where they dwell. Convince them to share with you their deep-seated bond with the Source. Once you have, you may return to me here. And so much more. But I'm no longer who I once was, bound to you. Best of luck.
Yeah, I don't really like
the Meister stares
this god.
Her eyes are tired and bruised, but determined.
Still alive? Gods above, there might be something to you after all.
She leans in, her bloody tongue flickering hungrily about your face.
Tell me, what did you see? What you know?
She sighs impatiently as you hack up the last of the green smoke.
You can't channel enough Source? Gods be damned, why couldn't you have a nice simple problem? Finding an orc to dance the hornpipe, perhaps? I know exactly what must be done. You must find a master of Source. And I could have helped you once, but no longer. The purging which the Magisters included as part of their service was quite efficient. They stripped me of my Source. Not enough to silence me, but enough that I would not turn their insides to lime. Enough to sever my link to the font from which all Source flows, and certainly enough that I cannot train you. So we must seek alternatives. Alas, the only Source masters not yet hauled off to Fort Joy or turned into meat puppets are those too dangerous or cunning for the Magisters to contain. Sorcerers that allowed their power to corrupt them. Many are wicked, cruel, vile, and generally not good teacher material, but we may have no others to turn to. Just so, some of these are quite dark, twisted individuals. The kind of creatures that grew bored pulling their legs from spiders and so moved on to people. However, it is the path we walk, no matter what the cost. No matter what is asked of you.
The Meister doubles over in a violent coughing fit, struggling for breath. After a few moments, she regains her composure, wiping a thin smear of blood from the corner of her mouth.
No matter what is asked of you, you must learn from them. And you do not seem to be paying attention. Sorcerers, evil, controlling your Source, saving Rivellon, please. Please tell me at least some of this rings a bell. Your focus, your only focus, must be on finding these masters, on finding the secrets to divinity. Nothing else matters. The Magisters have kept ledgers with all known sorcerers, especially the powerful ones not yet captured. They would be an invaluable resource. But do be careful not to get caught. I was their guest for a time, and I promise you the gallows was the most comfortable part of the experience. And if their barracks turns out to be as empty as their skulls, just try to keep an ear to the ground. There may still be powerful sorcerers hiding in these lands.
As she speaks, one of her wounds reopens, a dark red stain spreading across her tunic. She hisses in frustration and starts to bind the gash.
I wish there was more I could do, but in this condition, I would be more a hindrance than a boon. Godspeed, and remember, do whatever it takes.
Okay.
The spirit of an elegant elven woman materializes before you. She seems surprised.
You can see me. A god woken in my presence. You honor me. I am the Meister's apprentice. I study under her, but I do not learn. I hear tales of the ritual, of what lies beyond. Such wonders, such powers. I decide to pursue them myself. Meister tells me it cannot happen, that I am not God-woken. But in my heart, I know I'm special. I try. I burn the root. I breathe the smoke and it burns me back. No air fills my lungs, only fire. When the darkness falls, I cannot cry out. I leave my life behind with a shameful whimper.
The spirit looks at you regretfully.
It is hard to hear of such power and not covet it for yourself. I lie to myself and convince myself that I am special. But I am not special. I am dead.
Good job. Take that. Oh, I have a resurrection scroll in there. Okay. Everyone has source. So first thing I'm gonna do, I have this new power. And there was absolutely no clues to the puzzle that was in this basement. And maybe I just couldn't see the clues. So I'm going to go into this basement. There's a ghost nearby.
No rest until the killer is found.
Oh wait, there's a ghost near here?
Right about me. I'm just another useless elf.
Oh, I don't see no ghosts.
What's even the point?
Okay. Hello, chicken. Mama. Well, I don't see any ghosts in here. We will check the basement. Well, the further basement. Oh. Interesting. Okay, well. My little chicken's kind of making this harder than it needs to be. Oh, that needs to be fire. Let's see here. Okay, so I can't have anyone on either of... I can't have... Okay.
It's broken.
I know it's broken. There we go. So, the music actually changes depending on which character you're playing as. So each character has their own instrument, and so when you're switching in between the characters, the music will actually change during a battle or anything like that, basically. Okay. We're gonna save. Mug of blood. Okay, I do not trust this. So, right now I don't think the music is going to change.
Be wary. The urns will shatter. The bones will rise.
The glowing corpse looks to you. The erratic rising and falling of its sternum is accompanied by melodramatic gurgles.
Come to me.
The creature groans.
I guess I should not have tried to open the vase. Okay, This is already bad. You... to leave. I can tell you that. Oh boy. Let's just... tactical retreat. Never mind, there's no good place to retreat to. Oh, actually. We can get hasted. I could bring my puppy into this. Charmed is blocked by magic armor. Knockdown is blocked by physical armor. Oh, don't haste. Oh, don't fireball. Wait, they can get source too? Well, at least I'm frozen. Okay, first things first. Kill... It's all physical. Shit. I'm not sure if he's a regular skeleton, though. Oh, you want to make it rain, huh? Yeah, that should have... Magic armor.
Glory is mine.
No good target. We're just gonna slow this guy. Oh, a bunch of cursed blood.
I'm ready.
What did he just cast? Oh, when did he get there? Oh, it's a summon. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. They'll be fine. Okay. Adrenaline. Drink a potion. Haste. Attempt murder. Yeah, if I could activate my Doma protection, that would be nice, but... Puppy. I guess they can't bleed, so that's not really useful. Oh wait, I should bite this. Well, I killed one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, wow, he didn't just run away. There we go. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to heal that much. I'm actually gonna throw it up on those guys. Shields up. No! Frozen again. Is the Soul Wolf immune to this? Wait, where did I go? Wait. Am I up here? Where the hell am I? I can't even see. Oh, wait. I'm right there. That's good. I don't actually watch too many streams.
Prepare yourself.
That's gonna hurt me. All of this is going to hurt me. I don't want something to hurt me. Oh wait, but I have magic armor. Then I'm fine with it. piercing damage. Oh wait, that's right, he wasn't even a thing. Yes, now run. Now run. Yes! Yeah! Oh, come on, survive. Survive. Yes. Oh, wait. Do I not have... Oh, shit. Oh, well. And I got froze. Oh. Oh boy. Come on. Okay, I finally have Armor of Frost back. You... Oh, this is hard to decide. Okay. Fudge. Where are you going? No, don't you be summoning more bones. Oh, come on now. I'm gonna die running through this, maybe. Ugh. That's all of his armor gone. Please die. You need more health? You got more health? Die. I have to make sure that he dies this turn. Oh, baby. Good night. Yeah, you don't really stand a chance, bud. Ow. Is he just gonna stand there? Oh, he froze. Battering ram. Bonk. I might as well just...
Hurts, doesn't it?
Alright. Holy shit. Fly away. I'm surprised no one died, honestly. We're gonna heal up everyone.
You see an undead figure chained to a torture rack, bones glowing a sickly green as if lit from within. It raises its head to look at you before lowering it again, exhausted from the effort.
Please, release me. Mordus, the priest, not what he claims to be.
Yeah, I actually purposefully put my main in a lot of danger because if I remember correctly, or at least I meant to do this, and if I didn't, oops.
He doesn't draw upon his own strength.
She has the morning person perk,
With this
So she'll
contraption,
resurrect with full health
draws
if she
upon
dies.
mine. Free me! Release me from Mordor's torture!
This is probably a bad idea, but...
The skeleton ekes out a crackling moan.
The panel! 7 bless you.
Oh boy. Oh, wait. What if there's another... Oh, my chicken. My chicken's still hanging out. Let's make sure, actually. Yeah, I do have the resurrect with full health. So yeah, I'll let her get really close to death or die. Just because of her insane amount of health. I don't think anyone has 3, do they? I'll just keep that. Okay, I don't know which button to push. I'm pushing this one. Okay. I'm pushing this one. I'm pushing this one.
Freedom! Oh. About time, too! I can't tell you how long Mordor has been draining me. I'm absolutely famished for sauce and sinew.
The creature harumphs.
You free the master of the magical arts. For that, I'll leave you alive and untasted.
Oh!
For demolishing Mordor's minions, I'll give you a skill book of your choice. Choose your subject. I offer you life and learning, and you're still begging for more? You're wasting my time. Here, just take a book. Its wisdom might do you some good. Speaking of which, allow me to share some wisdom of my own.
The undead creature bears 2 rows of broken, cratered teeth.
Stay out of my way. Curse you, waters, and curse your blasted machine.
He will be something. And what skill book did he give me? I don't want that shit. Reload. What does this button do?
Freedom!
The creature.
You free the master of the magical arts. For that, I'll leave you alive and untaken. Good choice. Its wisdom might do you some good.
Nope. I'm gonna get a skill book that I want.
The creature.
You free the master of the magical arts. For that, I'll... Good choice. Its wisdom might do you
I already have that. Come on, man. I just want a good skill book.
Freedom!
Can I save in the middle of him talking? I can. Sweet.
You free the master of the magical arts. Good choice. Its wisdom might do you.
I don't have that one.
Sweet. And curse your blasted machine.
I will be whole again. Okay. That's not good.
The creature begged for release, but can it be trusted?
We need to follow it. Lucky for us, I've got a knack for finding trouble.
Gods be damned. Now it's gonna leave a mess, and I'm gonna have to clean it up.
We're pretty formidable these days. Might as well hunt that thing down before it causes too much trouble.
Exactly. I should loot this place. Well, I just want to trust people. I just want to trust people, but it seems like it's a bad idea to trust anyone. What was that thing that I learned just barely? Oh, curse. I don't want to curse people. I let a lich go, I'm assuming. Yeah, man, like, not all skeletons are bad. I trusted that one skeleton that was pinned in the basement. He was a cool guy.
Too heavy. Won't budge.
Oh, come on, don't be a pussy. Yeah, that's another 20-something, well, almost 20 armor. Being able to inflict physical damage at the same time as magical damage is good. Oh, not you. You won't have enough strength. Oh. Those eggs, does that mean that he was making those eggs with the chickens? What do you gotta say, chicken? Mama. Okay.
I'm just another useless elf. Might as well have rotted in the death hole. What's even the point?
A most vile incident. A valiant warrior.
The spirit of a magister stares dumbly at her translucent hand, the fingers of which have been sheared off.
My ring. Where's my ring?
The spirit looks at you with the smallest flicker of realization.
I was still alive when she started cutting pieces off me. She wanted me to feel it. All of it.
Oh boy.
The spirit ponders your question and seems to shiver.
Oh, in many places. I feel my body in 100 moving graves, warm and wet.
Fishes?
The spirit inclines her head towards the kitchen.
The kitchen? F5. Oh, chickens. The chickens will know. I'm gonna go ask the chickens.
What was in that blasted stew? Occupied! Oh, unholy hell! How about a little? That's what I get. Bloody tainted stew. Mix a little fish into some of my stew. Bloody mackerel must have been tainted. Save me, Lucian. Oh, please, Lucian, spare me.
I can now make tainted stew.
What's this? I found something.
Don't get mad at me, chickens. Kitty, no!
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy? Oh, you want a list? I've got eggs to lay, grass to tidy, grain to clear, and...
Well, ain't you a tall drink of tallness? What can I do for you, honey?
She fluffs them and coos.
You're so very, very sweet to notice, honey. Ain't easy keeping him so nice in a dusty town like this. But I do take pride in him. Sure, why not? Not all of them hatch, you know. And between you and me, honey, I don't mind the taste of an omelette now and again.
Oh.
Go on and scoot then.
No. Okay, so we have a dead cat skeleton. Mama. Dead cat skeleton. What can I use the repair hammer for?
Oh, please, Lucian, spare me.
Do you even have to repair things anymore? Oh no. My stream randomly went down. I should be back up now. That was weird. Okay, yeah.
Mama!
Mama!
A most vile. What would I do without you, Bruce?
You've got enough in money as
What would I do without you, Bruce?
Let's get everyone in here. Come on. Everyone in. Close the door.
The cook acknowledges you with a graceful little bow, but keeps her eyes on you the whole time.
There's nothing here for you, sister. You should go back out front, where it's safe. They can inflict pain all the same. Please, I must insist that you leave. There are other elves, ones who aren't working and have time to talk.
The cook's hand moves behind her back. Hadn't there been a knife on the table a moment before?
I find dignity in other ways. Those who gorge themselves out there call us savages, but I know differently. Now, please.
Keeping one hand behind her back, she gestures to the door with the other.
Here, my special stew just for my elven kin. Take it with my compliments. Now I really must get...
Uh-huh.
Please, I must insist you keep out of my kitchens. It's not safe for you to wander about like this. I'm merely catering to our sensibilities. A stew of animal meats would be an assault on our senses. Higbert told you that. He's a fugitive, supposedly a sorcerer too. He'd say anything to save his own hide. I killed no one.
The cook doesn't respond. You notice that she has one hand behind her back when she hadn't before. The cook smiles. Her eyes bore right into you. Her hand remains concealed behind her.
The Magisters helped me. And the dwarves, the merchants, the pilgrims. Even the dogs helped me. I'd never harm a person, my sweet. Only dumb animals fit for the cooking pot fall to my knife. The things you're insinuating about me require proof, and it seems as though you have none. So don't you pit your word against mine. You'll only lose. Now get out of my kitchen before I make you...
Cooking notes? Wait, there's something wrong with this.
Running away. Alright, everyone get back in here. We have a list of people that she's murdered.
I have nothing more for you. No food, no words.
The cook shakes her head ruefully.
You should have just forgotten about all of this. Death fog's got nothing on me.
You really think Deathfog has nothing on you? I'll just delay. It's time for the cluck and fuck. Oh, she ate the meat. It got rid of her ruptured tendons. Oh well. She'll still be fun to kill like this. Wow.
A lifeless elven child is cradled in your arms. Your vision blurs with tears. You look away. To a raised valley below, tendrils of death fog dissipate, revealing a victorious Divine Order army advancing. Humans, magisters, murderers.
How you doing, chicken?
What is it? Unless you know something about the disappearances, leave me alone. I need to concentrate. The cook? Of course, of course. So it was an elf all this time. Perhaps the Magisters were right to remove my kind from their ranks. The fiend has faced justice, I assume?
The elf's face falls a little. The chase is over, and he remains outside the Magister ranks.
And did you tell the Magisters? Did you take the credit for solving the disappearances? You know what difference it makes. It might get me back in their good... Well, in that case, I might just...
This guy's an idiot. Oh, he just disappeared.
You, stranger! What are you doing here?
Good. Tell me, have you seen a man around here? Grey beard, grey cloak, a look of madness in his eyes. If you see anything
I'm supposed to go back to the... I think it's back here, right? I might as well just...
Your
I still am, and here you still are. Yes? Have you anything to... In short, travel east in search of a dwarven... Should any such place exist, can't grab it to you.
Okay, guess,
Woke up this morning in a sweat. Can't get that thing out of my mind.
You made it back, safe and sound. That's all you got.
What? Oh no! I had to do the fight all over again. I didn't think about that. What if I just tell... Oh wait, I still have to pickpocket it, huh?
Cooking notes? Wait, there's something wrong with this.
Who shall...
I have nothing more for you. No food.
What in the shit? I'm gonna try and just turn her into the Magisters and see what happens. I don't have to kill her.
Cooking notes? Wait, there's something wrong with this.
Thus ends the conclusion of a noble bloodline. Who shall rise?
You can figure this out. Come on.
Okay, so...
Always the sorcerer.
let's just tell the Magisters. See what happens.
You, stranger, what are you doing?
Good. They tell me. Have you seen a man around here? Grey beard, grey Damien.
It's vital that you report anything unusual.
He arrived in as soon as he... Now.
I don't want to go to
This is going nowhere. What is it? Unless you know something, the cook. I have to...
We wait, we wander and wonder, seeking signs from the gods.
Murderer! You've been killing my comrades.
Comrades? You shame your kin, siding with those dogs.
Oh boy, she's gonna kill a shitload of people. Okay, so... I'm not gonna tell him... I'm not gonna tell him. I'm gonna kill her. I'm going to tell the Magisters, and then I'm going to talk to him, because I don't want him going over to the Magisters, because he's a piece of shit. I don't like him. That's how we're doing it.
For Alexander the Innocent.
Be glad you don't have to witness this sudden elf. You've got enough in front of you.
I have nothing more for...
The cook said you should have just...
What is this? I found something.
I'm just gonna let her bleed out. What? She didn't run away? Okay. Oh.
It bears the Magister seal, and there's blood on it.
There are multiple ways to do it. How fun.
My friends, for Alexander the Innocent.
All this damn work and nothing to show for it. Might as well have rotted in the death fog. What's even the point?
If he turns into a Magister, he's just gonna want to kill me later.
I won't surrender. To be cured, sorcerer.
Where the shit did all the Magisters go? Oh.
You, stranger! What are you— Good. Tell me. Have you seen a chef? That— If you have proof of that, you should speak to Officer Carver immediately. I'm sure he would want to hear it. If you see anything suspicious...
Officer Carver? They're right across.
Elsa, my inkwell is dry. Fetch me some.
Right away.
What's this? Damn it, Barwell, you're supposed to be stopping intruders. There's still a fugitive on the loose.
It's Belworth, sir. And the fugitive's description doesn't match.
I don't care. Keep on alert until this fiend's head is on a spike. I don't want to end up like the others. Now, you... What do you want, elf? You can't just come in here as you please. There's Magisters missing. I'm trying to conduct a bloody... Well? What are you waiting for? Tell me! What? The bloody cook? It can't be. Whoa, why did Higba have that contraband then? Then he's still guilty of something. I'm not calling off the manhunt until I have that fiend one way or another. As for this cook, do you have any proof?
The Magister snatches the note and peers at it.
These names, they're the ones who went missing. And others. My name is on here. The cook's been reported dead. How did you get this? Never mind, I thought she was another victim, but these... She must have been the culprit.
He shudders in disgust.
Vile elven wickedness. I ought not to give you any reward for your kind's filthy actions, but I'm a man of my word.
He tosses a pouch of gold at you.
Take that, and get out of here, elf.
Okay then.
Barwigs, would you have me die of thirst?
Right away.
Fill my damn cup.
No rest. No rest until the killer is found. It doesn't make sense. What is it? Unless you know something about the disappearances, leave me alone. I need to... I had hoped maybe I could have been the one to solve the disappearances. Perhaps... No matter. Farewell, stranger. I never would have stopped those disappearances. I'm just another bloody useless elf. The Magisters were right to get rid...
Well, now I feel bad. Whatever. They're all douches. All of them are douches. I don't want to help any of them. But at the same time, I do. We'll help him say that he... Okay. Here.
What is it? Unless you know something about the So it was an elf all this
The elves...
And did... Well, in...
I suppose you've heard of the disappearances around here, have you? Well, the case has been solved, thanks to a Magister, or rather an ex-Magister.
The Magister takes the...
This was a conduct award. I gave it to
He stoically nods his thanks.
No more disappear. I don't reward Wilson, my inkwell is dry. Fetch me some
Right
more.
away.
But the roads ain't any safer.
Who shall rise?
Hmm.
Who gains the title most divine?
Uh-oh. It seems like he just takes the money and leaves. I don't get anything special. Okay, so I think the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to have one of my human characters talk to him. Maybe I'll get a better reward.
What's this?
It's...
I don't... What do you want? You can't just come in here as you please. There's Magisters Well? What are you waiting... What? The bloody cook? It can't be. Well, why did Higba have that contraband then? Then he's still guilty of something. I'm not calling off the manhunt until I have that fiend one way or...
The Magister snatches...
These names. The cook's been reported...
He shudders...
And to think...
He holds out a pouch of gold. You try to take it...
Keep this ugliness to yourself. I wouldn't want it thought that we Magisters can't solve our own problems without throwing gold about.
He lets go of the pouch.
Wilson, my
Okay,
inkwell
yes,
is
I
dry.
did get
Fetch
more
me some
money.
more.
And it looks like I also can get better stuff.
No more disappearances?
The Magister takes the...
This was a...
He stoically...
Bellwether, I need those reports, damn it.
Right away.
Okay. So we solved that murder. Maybe I should go to the Paladins now? Yeah, let's head to the Paladins. Let's see what they're up to. Okay. Well, while my characters run there, I'm gonna grab another Pepsi. Might go to the bathroom as well. Okay. I am back.
There are soldiers here. Or knights, perhaps. They look capable.
Halt, traveller! Who goes there? Ha! If you're looking for adventure, east's the way to go. It's a void-woken hellhole over there. Sorcerer at work. Powerful one. Of course, you could wait for the Magisters to sort them out. You'll be waiting. Holding the fort like we always do. Usually the fort in question is bigger than this one, but you do the job in front of you, don't you? Seems someone high up doesn't trust the Magisters to do their jobs out there. What should you expect beyond the bridge? Expect sorcery of the highest order. Expect Voidwoken, bigger and badder than you've ever seen. Expect the void. Expect to die. Go on through, adventurer. We won't stop you.
I shall not mourn till war is done.
Sighting a stocky paladin seated ahead, Ifan tugs at your sleeve.
This one I remember. Hardwin and I served together back in the war. Let me do the talking.
The two men embrace, amicably enough, but you sense an uneasy tension running beneath their smiles.
Well, as I live and scarcely breathe, if it isn't Ifan Ben Mesd. I thought you died in the death fog. Thought you died a hero. But I suppose it's better to live as one. We really gave those Black Ring what for, eh? Wiped them all out in the blink of an eye. Damned proud to have served with you, Ben Mesda. Damned proud.
Ifan's face turns sour as he mutters something under his breath that only the paladin can hear. Hardwin loses all camaraderie and blanches, stepping backwards. He puts one hand on his weapon.
You've changed. And for the worse. I'll not have the sacrifices of my fallen brothers maligned to my face. You survived, Ben Mesd. Be thankful for that, if nothing else.
He looks up from his map.
Who are you, and who sent you?
He appraises you with a look, then grimly grins.
I think I've heard about you. Didn't you catch the Magister killer in Driftwood? Ah, yes. Discretion is the soul of valor, as they say. I may have a job for an elf of great valor and discretion. Interested?
He taps a finger on the map on the table.
Here, in the Black Pits, are White Magisters. Their operation is shrouded in mystery, and this pricks our ears. We are gravely concerned. We believe the White Magisters may have strayed into the darkness. We suspect that Dallis herself and her master Vriedemann are the inspiration for these dark endeavors. Look under the white veil of secrecy and report back. How much do you want? I have fewer paladins to pay, so I have ready gold. But there are limits. You think very highly of yourself indeed.
He opens a pouch and shows you the contents. It's certainly an unreasonable sum, but it's not as...
Take it or leave it. Excellent.
He offers you an item.
When you're ready, send a war owl. Be careful out there. It's a dangerous place these days. And I'd like to think I'll hear from you again. And, adventurer...
He looks you in the...
Don't get caught.
The paladin sends arrow after arrow into the trees. She whips her head and fixes you with an intense look.
They're coming. That, my friend, depends on your definition of okay. There's Voidwoken out there, and they're coming for us.
She turns back to the forest, her bow held ready.
I guess I can be okay with that.
Okay.
For a moment, I thought you were our reinforcement. You here to lend a hand? Glad to hear it.
I don't think going this way is going to go well. Ow. This is not a good idea.
Four deer stand in formation near a crumbling altar. Three stags, fawn-coloured and hearty, gaze cloudy-eyed at a great black skeleton glowing an eerie green.
Now.
No.
Now.
The three fawn-coloured stags shake their antlers. The clouds clear from their eyes.
Huh? What? Where are we? You, vermin. Always treading where you are least wanted. Enough!
No! Don't hurt the deer. Get him, deer, get him. Oh, hell yeah.
Prepare yourself.
I don't think it actually has tendons to rupture, but whatever. Get it. Get it. I think we're just gonna teleport it away. It should die.
Is it really dead? I feel I've got a tumbleweed where my thinker nut used to be. If you hadn't come when you did, I might be like that thing. Thank my lucky antler you came when you did.
No problem, Mr. Deer.
I don't mean to fawn, but without you, that thing would have... Well, I don't know, but I'm glad I didn't find out. I feel like I could eat a whole bloody cow. I don't feel like myself.
The stag nuzzles you, its soft, downy snout pressed into your side.
Aww.
Snuggle friend, thank you, on the double.
Aw, I'll be your snuggle friend, buddy. Ooh, a source orb.
The ancient altar before which the deer crowded sits stark in the dappled forest light. Something about it draws you in. Its seems gentle heat warms your hand. The stones appear to be just that. Apart from a few faded red stains across the top.
We're gonna F5.
The ancient altar. The air stirs, as though someone had appeared and taken a seat upon the... A voice rises around you, its source unclear. Fractured whispers surround you. God woken. The word flutters against your ear. You are my champion. You cannot fail. A jolting sensation pierces your heart. As the shock fades, you realize you've absorbed a modicum of source, seemingly from the air around you. The whispers shuffle away, and the air shifts. Whatever was here a moment ago is gone now.
Interesting. 3 altars. Oh boy, there's so many. I wish I could search. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's all. Okay. Okay, we saved the deer. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to find out. Uh-oh. I feel like this is bad.
So many tales, so many memories buried in the soil.
Let's see what spirit holds this garden.
It's not a silent monk, but it's...
At first glance, the spirit seems much like its host. Hollow, detached, yet in its eyes you see something more ominous, something not apparent before. Agony. Your hand reaches through the spirit. Your source is inert. You see no memories, siphon no emotions. Its face grows even more tortured.
Spirit's as haunted as the graveyard it roams.
Oh no.
The creature barely knows.
As beautiful as always, if I'm willing to whisk me away from this place. This part is gated off from the rest. Whoever is buried here must have been important.
Usually when you have something like this,
here rests the elven hero Halla. He served Lucian the Divine with great vigor and defended the farmers who feed Reaper's Coast against pitiless bandits. The implements of his heroism shall rest at the site of his victory. Here rests the human hero Garrick. He served Lucian the Divine with immense skill and slew the necromancers who preyed upon the dead of Stone Garden Cemetery. The implements of his heroism shall rest at the site of his victory. Here rests the dwarven hero Bromley. She served Lucian the Divine with honor and cast out the demons that plagued the great woodlands. The implements of her heroism shall rest at the site of her victory. Here rests the lizard hero Vidia. She served Lucian the Divine with great dignity and vanquished the strange beasts that arose from the primordial caverns of Reaper's Coast. The implements of her heroism shall rest suddenly. The earth churns and buckles upwards in several places. Some things are trying to rise to the surface.
Well, I saw that coming. Oh. We're just gonna...
Graves shall be yours now, God. Holy shit.
Awesome.
mine.
Heroes? What happened to them? And what's this covenant?
Alright, jeez. That was rougher than I expected it to be.
The heroes of Driftwood lie at your feet. Dead for good this time.
Whatever this covenant is, it didn't bring them victory.
I wonder what prize was sweet enough to make him into this.
Whoever is behind all this will have to try harder if they want to stop us.
Okay. Okay.
The dog growls and bares its teeth at you in a wide, unsettling grin. You swear you see a worm emerge from its grey-pink gums, then burrow back in.
Come closer. I dare you.
He sniffs.
I am death. There's no defying me.
The dog's growls intensify and transform into a rhythmic rasp that mimics laughter. You swear you see the ground behind him momentarily churn and tremble.
Uh-oh.
Do not mock me. You know what lies beneath. But I will not allow you another step closer, elf. Khan has already laid claim to it. Enough lies. Enough.
The dog raises its head to the stormy sky and howls.
Necrotic troll, you are summoned. Crawl through the gate. The earth opens for thee.
Oh boy. She's almost dead in one hit. Oh boy. I just need to kill him as fast as possible. Okay.
The dog's spirit rolls his head around, gawking at the ground and sky as if he'd never seen them before, then locks his eyes on yours. He snarls, unconvincingly.
Oh no. Looks like they still used one of those,
Yes. The masses tremble at the Necrohound's might. We will retrieve Anathema.
Our enemies will bow before the demon blade.
He moves to lick his haunches and seems taken aback by his own translucence.
Once a demon, now a weapon. We heard its call and slayed our allies in its name. It is near. With it, we will slay living and undead alike. There will be no mercy.
The canine spirit lifts his head to howl, but can barely manage a whimper. He tucks his tail between his legs, shocked at his own impotence. The lizard hums tunelessly, not a melody exactly, but more of a meandering moan.
10 spans under, humans slept. 10 spans up, the dwarves were kept. Lizards burned in lasting flame. Elven trees towards skies did aim.
She looks to your left with one eye, and to your right with the other.
There's one here. It's pretty. I like that it stays where it is. Other remains don't always stay where I put them.
She smiles at you with the innocence of a newborn. The hum still throbs in her throat. She flinches as you move.
No, no touching.
Her humming fades. The eerie...
Riker might get mad. He doesn't like it when someone touches his things. No work. I do it 'cause I like it. Don't cause trouble. Just dig and pluck weeds and shoo the ravens.
She shivers and whispers.
He's a powerful sorcerer. Lives here in the garden. Can take the you from you. No brain, just body. My mind isn't big, but it's still mine.
She points at her head.
The servants, they got nothing up there. Riker has it all now. They need to be freed. Only way, kill Riker. The servants, so lost, chained by Sorcerer Riker, but they can still go home to the hall. Set them free.
The ensuing silence lasts for several seconds, until she picks up the melody once again and turns away.
Human graves. Let's hope none are earmarked for me.
The petrified body is both hard and brittle. The petrified woman cannot speak, but her eyes glow with the fury of the sun.
Huh.
Well, isn't this rich? Cursed by a coffin and rescued by a random rube for indignity.
She huffs in annoyance and rolls her eyes.
Oh, all this trouble and for nothing. Never figured I'd need frost armor. Oh, but do forgive me. Allow me to bow in gratitude.
She bows in insincere reverence. Her arm rests on her back, hand mere inches from her staff. She locks her eyes with yours and smiles, then unsheaths her weapon.
Oh, honey, so naive. Anathema's still out there, and I'm not keen on competition, if you get my drift.
A jolt of cursed fire flares from her staff, and you...
Bring it!
Aha. Well, isn't that going to be annoying? You have summons that can summon more summons. Oh, can he summon more summons? Oh, fuck off, mate. That is fucking awful. Can he summon... Okay. Holy fuck, I was about to lose my shit. Okay.
Glory is mine.
Jesus, okay. So that's his deal. Oh boy. Oh no, are you for real? This is gonna get so out of hand so fast. Alright, well, she should die right after this. There's so many fucking... Okay, you're dead.
Did she say anathema?
Okay.
Nothing but bone dust. Even the petrified aren't immune to the ravages of time, it seems.
Oh. This guy's slightly different. Alright. Well, I guess I met your master, boy.
I will not be...
Okay, so I'm gonna...
The bitter air warms. The graveyard's death chill fades.
I'm gonna go back to
Lurkers
Lady
come to
Vengeance.
join the party.
This guy.
I hadn't realized I was in such illustrious company when we met before. Most fascinating, the things I've been hearing about you. Why, it was your ally, Malady, who spared me. She claimed that I might be of some use yet. Rather flattering to enjoy the favor of such a powerful being.
Ooh. I'll have to do shopping and stuff later. I'm gonna what I'm here to do is I'm going to give myself one more point in Lore Master by going down to this by going down here and looking at this mirror. So I just need to do that. Going to identify a bunch of stuff. Oh, that's pretty good. That is pretty good too. Oh, I forgot to... I forgot to give him one more strength. Oh wait, I might be able to do it right now, actually. Okay, but anyway, that's where I'm gonna stop tonight. Okay. That's the best save name I can give me so that I'll actually remember. But anyway, I'll play tomorrow, probably at like 2, 3 o'clock. Good night.